Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So, the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have given us a brand new cryptic message. 2 of them actually. Now, one of them is fairly easy to understand because in truth, we got the V-Jump leaks. So one of them, we should absolutely know what it is. But the other one is the one that's going to be a bit more difficult to get through, but I think I broke it down. So we're gonna knock out the very first one, which is an image of a pineapple. Now, I know what you guys may be thinking, what in the world does a pineapple have to do with anything concerning Dragon Ball? Well, I don't think it's the pineapple itself, for example, being tailored to like a character's name of sorts, but more so the shape of the pineapple and what character fits that mold, right? And of course, with how it's stylized, if you will, it's very obvious that this pineapple is alluding towards Majub. And we know this because we already have the V-Jump scans. So we know Majub is coming into the game. Why they decided to use a pineapple, I have no idea. And if I'm wrong about this, I will genuinely be surprised. But seeing that we already got EX Ginyu in the game and he was also a part of the V-Jump scan, it's pretty safe to assume that the pineapple is going to be Majub. It's the only thing that makes sense, or at least as of right now. Now, again, like I said, I could be wrong, but I really do believe the pineapple is going to be Majub. But that's actually not the one that I'm going to be focusing on the most, because we do have the other cryptic message. This one actually came before the pineapple, but this was a lot more confusing, but I think I finally broke it down. So in this next image, you guys see 5 dots. 2 of them are black, 1 is purple, 1 is blue, and the middle one is black. Now, seeing that we're getting Majub, it's safe to assume that the theme for the next All-Star banner is going to be focused on GT. So sticking to that realm, if you will, seeing that we're also getting Majub, it makes sense that this character is going to work in tandem with that character, right? Whether it's Majub fought him or maybe Majub worked with the character or whatever the case may be, right? There's something that makes this stand out though, and it's the purple and the blue dots. And if it's anything related to Majub, then the purple dot has to be Trunks and the blue dot has to be Bola. And the only thing that I remember specifically concerning that is during Dragon Ball GT, I believe it was before, it was before Majub, if I'm not mistaken, but it was Trunks, Bola, Goten, and Gohan, and they were all under the influence of Baby, and they banded together to power up Baby. And that's what I think that this scenario is. It's Gohan, Goten, Trunks, and Bola banding together to power up Baby, and that 1 dot in the middle is obviously Baby, but something happened after they powered him up. Baby transformed into Super Baby 1. So I think that this All-Star banner is going to be Majub and Super Baby 1. I would say, like, worst case Super Baby 1, best case Baby Vegeta that transforms into Super Baby 1. So yeah, that's actually kind of crazy because, again, I've said this on multiple videos. I think I've even said this on a few live streams, but Majub is a character that gets no love. He's literally not in many 3D Dragon Ball games apart from recently, obviously recently Xenoverse 2, and then of course like Heroes has literally everybody, so that doesn't really count. But the most recent 3D Dragon Ball game Majub has been put in is Xenoverse 2, and apart from that, the last game he was in, excluding Heroes, was Tenkaichi 3. He wasn't in Ultimate Tenkaichi, he wasn't in the Raging Blast series, he wasn't in Battle of Z for obvious reasons. Like, he was nowhere to be found until recently. And what's worse is Super Baby 1 actually is worse than that, because Super Baby 1 isn't even in Xenoverse 2. Super Baby 1's last 3D Dragon Ball game was Tenkaichi 1. And from there, he was never in another 3D Dragon Ball game, again, excluding Dragon Ball Heroes. So the fact that, if I'm right anyway, we're getting I know I'm right about Majub, like whether or not the cryptic message is correct or not, we do know we're getting Majub. But if I'm right about Super Baby 1, that'll actually be kind of cool. The problem is, what element factor is he going to be? Along with, well, actually no, because we know Majub will be yellow, so I don't see him being a green unit. There's just no way in the world. We just got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I don't see him being a purple unit, and I don't see him being a red unit because we have Zenkai, Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Vegeta respectively. So the only thing that would make sense would be that Super Baby 1 would be a blue unit. And I mean, I know that we have Ice and Nova, but again, they're already trying to replace Nova with Majub. So I don't know. Like, I see Super Baby 1 being a blue unit, which would also be weird because Super Baby 2 is also a blue unit, but maybe he's a blue unit that can function better than Ice Shenron can. Or maybe he will end up being like a green unit and he ends up buffing GT like so much that Gogeta's like can run rampant online or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But all in all though, this is a really tough one, or at least the dots anyway, because I could definitely be wrong about that. But if this is to be believed, then it should be Majub, which we do know who is coming to the game because of V-Jump, and Super Baby 1 in some way, shape, or form coming into the game. And honestly speaking, if it's just a brand new baby Vegeta, I would be pretty disappointed because again, we already have baby Vegeta in the game as a sparking unit and as an EX unit. We have Super Baby 2 in the game as a sparking unit and an EX unit. So the fact that we don't have Super Baby 1 is kind of crazy. And not only that, GT is actually running out of characters they can really add before they have to start recycling. So it would make a bit more sense for us to get Super Baby 1, and that way we have, I would say, a majority of the prominent units from GT, because again, we got Super Baby 2, we got the Shadow Dragons, obviously we have the Super Saiyan 4s. Oh, okay, well, correction. There's one GT character I still want to be in this game, and that is GT Goten. I will stand that to the day I die. Like, if we get Goten GT, like, even as just an EX unit, I promise you I will go crazy, because if you thought Majub in Super Baby 1 was bad, GT Goten has it the worst. Like, he has, and apart from Heroes, he has never been in a 3D Dragon Ball game. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember him being in the Tenkaichi series at all. So, and if I'm wrong about that, correct me in the comment section below, but I'm fairly certain that Goten GT was not in the Tenkaichi series. So, if we get Goten GT, that would be amazing. Again, he's a character that gets no love, and I would love to see it. But at this point, I think I'm going on and on. Just know that my thoughts about the cryptic messages are that the pineapple seems to allude to Majub because the way how the leaves on the pineapple are formed in comparison to Majub's mohawk, and with the 5 dots on this, or on that image, I should say, it seems to be alluding to Super Baby 1. But again, those are just my thoughts. I do want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.